Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your Jis News for September 11. The search is on for a new sugarcane variety that shows the best resistance to diseases affecting the crop, particularly the orange rust and the smut diseases. Agriculture Minister Roger Clark says while many of the older varieties have been taken out, the new varieties are now being affected. He was speaking to Jis News during a tour of the Worthy Park Sugar Estate recently. Worthy Park, the Sugar Industry Research Institute, and the cane breeding station in Barbados have been testing a number of new varieties of sugarcane that have been showing promising results against the diseases.
It is very, very important that we propagate new varieties to enable us to get maximum production out of what we are going to be planting. And we can rule out sucrose content.
Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says government is willing to collaborate with interested private sector entities for the provision of well-needed generic medications. He says this will be encouraged, providing that these entities have the capacity to produce the generic drugs through public-private partnerships.
What we want in the end is value for money and value for every dollar spent. And therefore, in the end, if it is the private sector that must do it, it will be done.
The minister was speaking at a recent function to sign contracts with 3 companies to supply some $3.3 billion worth of pharmaceutical items to the public health sector. Activities are in high gear in Ocho Rios for the staging of Jamaica Product Exchange JPEX 2012, the country's premier tourism trade show. Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil toured the resort town recently to assess the work being done. He says Ocho Rios will be ready for the 3-day event, which gets underway at the end of this month, adding that there are contingency plans in place to cover any unexpected issues that may arise.
A number of agencies working together to pull it together. There's some more work that will be done and it will culminate in time for JPEX. So we're comfortable that the plans are in place and everything should be ready for JPEX.
The Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association and the Jamaica Tourist Board are hosting the trade show at the Sunset Jamaica Grand Resort from September 30 to October 2. It will provide a setting for suppliers within the local tourism sector to meet, network, and negotiate with travel wholesalers and tour operators from around the world. Tourism and Entertainment Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil has established and named a Sports Tourism Implementation Committee that will be charged with converting sports tourism's vast potential into practical initiatives and tangible output. Minister McNeil says it's all part of plans to diversify the sector's offerings to tap into more markets. The committee will support and complement the work of the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Ministry of Sports and its agencies. The new committee is chaired by Chris Daring, the CEO of Lime and former Managing Director and CEO of ICC Cricket World Cup 2007. Meanwhile, more athletes who did the country proud at the 2012 London Olympics have returned home. The 5-member group, along with supporting and coaching staff, arrived at the Norman Manley International Airport Monday to a warm reception.
We want to ensure that a policy is going to be clearly articulated, which gives support to athletes at every level, which gives sufficient training at the GC Foster College and the other institutions who have come on board.
I have to give all of you guys thanks because now we're seeing that there's interest and there's support for all of us athletes because that's what we needed.
And finally, the Creative Production Training Center, CPTC, has mined the resources of its archives to produce a commemorative DVD gift pack of culturally important programs. The collection celebrates Jamaica's cultural icon Louise Bennett Coverley and reminds Jamaicans of the importance of other productions that honor the local culture. It includes productions such as Jamaica Beat, This Week in 1962, Hill and Gully Ride, Ring Ding Again, and This Long Time Gal.
These 5 DVDs that have been selected proudly celebrate, proudly showcase programs that show the Jamaican spirit.
I want to congratulate the CPTC for taking the initiative and for really taking on the challenge of making content, particularly cultural content, another one of the pillars coming out of the Jamaica 50 Legacy Initiative.
The DVDs will be made available at several retail outlets and on the CPTC website. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.